All right, hello, this is Jabbar Brown here with musicministrynow.com. Today we're going to go over Tye Tribbett and KJ Scriven, What Can I Do? The song is in the key of E, all right? And right now I'm using the Motif XS7, and I'm playing the Mellow Grand piano. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. It's not a lot to this song. We may do a little bit of experimenting, maybe with some auxiliary sounds, maybe not. The objective is to make sure that you know how to play the song. And let's get started, okay? So I'm going to play just a little bit of it, and I'll break down what I'm doing. I may do a few extra, things here and there. All right, so here we go. All right. So what we're doing here, starting on the D flat in the left hand, I'm using the octaves. Okay. Now we can either use D flat, A flat, and D flat here, or we can come here. All right. D flat and A flat. Right hand, I'm using B, E, and A flat. All right. If you don't have a bass player, maybe you're just playing one board, then you may want to come down here. Okay. If you don't have a bass player, then you can come up here. All right. Okay. Next chord that I'm using in my left hand, I'm using. Okay, we can either go here on our A's. Or here, I'm using A, D flat, and E in the left hand. In the right hand, I'm playing D flat, E, and A. All right, so here we go. All right, and we're back to E, B, and E. Right hand, B, E, and A flat. Okay. So here we go. Okay, last chord. B, E flat, and G flat in both hands. All right, and occasionally I like to roll off of the D flat. Okay, so playing through it. So that's just a very simple movement. The melody line to listen for, okay. All right, so the line is D flat, E flat, E flat, D flat, B, A, okay. So now the chords that I'm actually using, A flat and E. All right. The next chord is G flat and E flat. The next chord is E and D flat. Next chord is E flat and B. last one is D flat and A. Okay. So that is the bulk of your song. Now there's a section in there, okay, where they're playing. All right. Okay. So let's go here. All right. Here's what we can do. Left hand, I'm using A flat and E. Right hand, I'm using A flat, B, and E. Okay? Alright. Right here, we can use E flat, B, and E flat. Right hand, G flat, B, D flat, and G flat. Okay? And then back to. So. Now, there's also another part where okay, sort of the breakdown near the end of the song. So let's see. All right. Now, when we get to that point, here's the chord that we can use. All right. In my left hand, basically I'm using B flat. Okay. In my right hand, I have B flat, D flat, and E. And I threw the A flat in there, which is optional. You don't actually have to put that in there. All right. Okay, so all right, and then we're back into this. Okay, all right, so that is practically your song.